Hey, Blooper.
Hello.
It looks like you're a little bit hungry, huh?
A little bit.
Yeah. Well, do you feel like something for dinner or for dessert?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Well, I've already had my dinner, so why don't we make some dessert?
Yes. Why don't we do that?
How do you feel about cheesecake?
Very good.
How do you feel about Oreos?
Is this a trick question?
Nope.
I like Oreos.
Well, if you like Oreos and you like cheesecake, how about 3-ingredient Oreo cheesecake bites?
Say it isn't so!
It's true.
Wow!
Well, let's find out how to make them.
Okay.
Our first ingredient for Oreo cheesecake bites is
Oreos?
Oreos. We are going to use one 14.3 ounce package
How
of
come you didn't use the double stuff?
the double stuffed and the mega stuffed have too much cream in them and it won't
Too
hold
much
together.
cream.
Yep. So
You can never have too much cream.
well, you can for these.
Okay.
All right. So we're going
So
to.
how about, why not the funky little flavors, you know, like the red velvet or the blueberry or the cat flavored?
They have cat flavored?
Well, yeah, you have to send away for them.
I have never heard of cat flavored, but as long as
Simon has a source.
so as Simon has a source for everything.
Of course
So
he
as
does.
long as you're using the regular ones and not any double stuff or anything, you could use, I would imagine, any flavor you want. But with this one, we're going to use the old-fashioned chocolate Oreos, just the regular type, and one package.
Cool.
Our next ingredient for cheesecake would be
Green cheese.
cream cheese. We are going to use 2 bricks of cream cheese. That is 2 packages, which are 8 ounces apiece. So
There's
that
only one brick there.
right, but the other one we're going to cook with. We didn't have to show both of them, did we?
I guess not.
You know,
I
Blooper
mean,
is.
if you want to do it right, you should show both of them. But
They've got imagination. They've cooked before.
okay, we'll use the 2 and show the 1. Okay.
2 bricks of regular cream cheese and softened, and that's all you got to do. And our final ingredient is
Sugar.
sugar.
I like sugar.
Have you had some sugar? It seems like you've had some sugar.
Well, I will after I eat here.
I'm not really sure how it's going to go if he's this excited before he's had the sugar, but we are going to use 2.5 cups of confectioner sugar. It's also known as powdered sugar, or if you're in England, it's called icing sugar.
Anyway, it's sweet.
You want some? Let's get to making them. The first thing you're going to want to do is line a muffin tin with cupcake liners. This is going to make 12 bites, so we are going to put in 12 cookies, 1 in each liner. You don't want to do this directly in the muffin tin because otherwise you're not going to be able to take your cheesecakes out. Next, I've put the remaining cookies in the package into my food processor, and I am going to turn these into a powder. I could do that by putting them into a bag and then hitting that with a rolling pin. That would work just as well. This just is a little bit faster. Now I have crushed these rather finely. Because I have the Oreo cookie at the bottom, that will give me the crunch that I want. This is going to flavor the cheesecakes and also give it a little bit more body. Alright, I have my cream cheese in a mixing bowl. You can use a stand mixer or you can use a hand mixer, either one. I am going to mix this up until it's fluffy, and then I'm going to add the 2.5 cups of confectioner sugar, and then I will add the Oreo cookie flour that we made. Okay, about halfway through this, as you can see, I've got powdered sugar going everywhere. You're going to want to scrape down the sides of your bowl. Make sure that you've got all of this mixed in together so that you don't have bits where it's just cream cheese and bits where there's a lot of extra sugar. You want to make sure that this all goes in together and becomes one big cheesecake. Alright, now that this is all mixed up nicely together, I'm going to add in my Oreo cookie bits, or it's more of an Oreo cookie flour now. And I'm going to just mix this together. It doesn't have to really whip together, it just has to combine. And once you're done mixing this together, now you're ready to just add it to your muffin tins. You can add your mixture to these muffin tins any way you'd like. You can do it with a spoon. If you have a pastry bag, that's probably best. I'm just using a Ziploc bag in which I have cut the end out of, and I've filled it with the mixture. And I'm just going to pipe it directly into each one. All right, so I filled each one of these cups and then I spread it down and really pushed it into the ends of the cup. That way it'll hold its shape a little bit better. Now I'm going to chill this for at least a couple of hours until the cream cheese has come together and become firm again, and then they'll be ready to serve. Okay, so these have been in the fridge for a couple of hours now, and let's take a look at them. Now these don't get solid, so if you're going to eat these with your hands, make sure that you take this by the cookie on the bottom, because the cheesecake on the top is still just a little bit soft, as a cheesecake should be. So it looks almost like a Oreo cookie with a little cheesecake crown on top. I really like it. And so now we're going to taste them and see what they taste like. So what do you think?
Really sweet.
They are. These are
not as sweet as pure sugar, though.
No, very little as sweet as pure sugar. These are really terrific. They are very sweet, and they are... did you want more?
Maybe.
Okay, well, we will give you some more in just a moment. These are very sweet. The Oreo cookies adds a lot of sweetness to it, and it's just a delicious little bite. You are definitely not going to want to eat more than one. Well, maybe
I would.
Maybe Blooper will want to eat more than one, but this is a very rich dessert.
More than two.
It's so
more than 3 ingredients.
It is so easy to make. It's great to make for parties or for dessert, or if you have a blue monster who's looking to have... All right, then. Who's looking to have a snack. Well, it looks like Blooper's just going to finish off that plate, so...
leave me alone, I'm eating.
Okay. Well, if you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up. If you'd like to keep up with all of our 3-ingredient recipes, we're here every Thursday with a new recipe. I'm always joined by somebody new who may or may not be eating the entire plate as we speak.
I'm licking the plate now.
Okay. We are here also with other things. On Tuesdays, I talk about long hair for men. And on weekends, my cat George is here and he talks about good self-esteem.
Did I hear about a cat?
You can't possibly need to eat a cat after eating all of that cheesecake.
Well, you had dinner, I didn't.
Okay, well, I'm going to keep Blooper away from my cats, and I hope that we see you again next time. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Excuse me. Got a little frog in your throat.
Cat in my throat.
Haha.